Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel Yavul's Tutorial. Hope you are all doing great. So this is the fourth video we are making on emerging technologies in internet and networking. So let's begin the session. In this video, we will be learning what do you mean by grid computing, cloud computing and mobile computing along with its benefits and disadvantages. Now let's try to understand what do you mean by grid computing. Grid computing can be defined as it is a network of computers which can work together to perform a common task that would rather be very difficult for a single machine to perform. Here, all the machines can work on a single protocol to act like a virtual supercomputer. Grid computing uses three main machines called as resource user, resource provider, and a control node to control the resources. In this figure, you can observe there are some machines which are acting like a resource users and there are some machines which are acting like a resource provider, and you can observe there is a control node which is used for controlling the resources. Here, resource user sends a request for the resources. The control node will look for the who are the resource provider in this network, and it is going to hand over those resources to the user. So this is what the working mechanism of grid computing network. Now let us have a look on what are the advantages of grid computing. Grid computing is not centralized here. As you can observe in the figure, there is no central server available here. Instead of that, what we have one control node which is mainly used to control the resources, not for the processing purpose. And here in this network, what happens, multiple heterogeneous machines with different operating system can use a common grid computing network so that it can execute a parallel task at a time. So these are the advantages of grid computing, we can say. Let's try to understand what do you mean by cloud computing. Cloud computing is the delivery of different services through the internet. These resources include tools and applications like data storage, servers, database, networking, and even it may provide services like softwares also. So here what happens, rather than storing a local file into my local disk, what I will do, I will prepare that file and I am going to store my file in cloud database. The best example is Google Drive, wherein which we can store up to 15 GB of data in the internet, and the main advantage of this one is we can access that file at any time, and by using any devices we can access that file. So this is what one example how we can make utilization of a cloud computing. And also sometimes we may use softwares also, for example Zoho Accounting and Tally ERP. So these are the softwares which is going to provide its services through internet itself. The user can have business processes online. So this is the best example for cloud computing, we can say. Now let's try to understand what are the benefits and disadvantages of cloud computing. As we already understood, cloud computing is going to provide certain services over the internet. It is going to provide the services like applications, or we can access a database, we can store the data onto the internet, and even we can have access to certain softwares online. So these are what different services it can provide. But the main advantage of a cloud computing, why we need to go for cloud computing, is it provides the ability to use any kind of services by using any devices. So say for example, I am having a smartphone, yes, I can have access regarding those services by using my smartphones. Even sometimes I may not have a smartphone, but I am having a laptop. Yes, by using a laptop also we can access the same services through cloud computing. So this is the first advantage. and it is also providing multiple access facility. So the same service or same file can be accessed multiple times, or multiple users can access the same file simultaneously. And it also provides the backup, and it is going to save the storage space. So suppose if I am not having space into my local disk, yes, I can keep the backup of the same file onto the cloud, and anywhere and at any time I can access the same file by using the cloud storage space. Through this, even I can save the cost of implementation also. If we look into the disadvantages, obviously we are going to store our data onto the internet, so it is naturally quite risky to store our confidential data or business related data in the internet. So internet is what it is a informal form of a communication channel, we can say. It provides a scope for hackers to have access of my file which I am going to store in the internet. So obviously implementation of a security is also needed for the cloud computing. So these are the advantages and disadvantages which are related to cloud computing. Let us try to understand what do you mean by mobile computing. Mobile computing is a technology which allows transmission of a data, audio or videos via computers or any other wireless enabled devices. Wireless enabled devices might be by using a smartphone, laptops or tablets. So the wireless enabled devices will not use the physical form of a channel to establish a communication. The best example is WhatsApp. So by using a WhatsApp, we are going to send a message without having any physical connection between the parties. Or else sometimes we can make audio call by using a WhatsApp. So here there is no physical connection between the parties. So even we can make video conference calls by using WhatsApp. So this kind of a technology is known as mobile computing. Now let us try to understand what are the advantages and disadvantages of mobile computing. The main advantage of mobile computing is it is going to provide location flexibility. Being anywhere in the globe, we can have access to the services by using mobile computing. Through this, even we can save the time also. Suppose if I am getting bored with anything, I can go for entertainment, so that mobile computing provides streamline for audios and videos also. Not only we can have entertainment aspects, even we can streamline the business processes also by implementing security for the services. For example, Zoho Cloud Accounting, through this I can maintain my business. So by it will provide the proper security to access or to process our business transactions. If we look into the disadvantages, credential verification is required in mobile computing. As it is going to provide the location flexibility, it becomes necessary to identify the valid user. So for that, it will implement a verification process by using a username and password, so that it can identify whether is he valid person or what to access the service. And also unauthorized user access possibility is high in mobile computing. So that's why, to avoid these kind of fraudulence, what we can do, we can implement a security by using hardwares and software, so which are required to implement the security. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of mobile computing, we can say. Okay, with this I am going to conclude this video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.